the level of physicality, right? You know, they're 8th in the country, top in the ACC. There's the new rules this year with not the hot stove where you can put your hands on. It was helpful for some of our international players. They're like, of course. For our, usual players right now, it's a big change. It's a big change in the women's game. And I think for us, that was one of the things that we took away quite a bit from Duke, was that we've got to be more physical on both sides of the floor. It was a good experience for us, and I think it showed us, hey, where we can play and where we can go, and some of the things that we still need to get better at.
With the season, about a week away, do you feel like the girls are ready for game one?
Yeah, I think it's like, Coach Martelli and I were talking about this yesterday too. It's just that time of the year, like your coaches, you're trying to get, everything in and get us as connected as you can be. And then, gosh, the team just loves playing against somebody else. There's only so many scrimmages against our male practice squad and against us that the excitement of playing an opponent, I think, the closer you get, that definitely starts to come through. But yeah, I think we're getting there. I think it'll be a process. Like I said, we have 10 newcomers, very talented. It's just that connection piece and getting them, some of the details of how we play, just taking a little bit of time. But every week, I see the improvements and excited for them for, like I said, for next week.
Coach, you mentioned 10 newcomers. What's been the learning curve like for you adjusting to the NIL era, where basically any team in any conference could have a full roster, and just being able to, all right, this is our window to get people where they need. How's that learning curve been for you?
I think one of the probably the most challenging piece. It's not the recruiting piece. Obviously, you're trying to figure out the revenue and the money through all that. I mean, that's so different than coaches that have been doing this for a while. I think it's how long it takes, or how quickly you can get the players to trust you. Right? I think one of the things that we really take pride in is that we have good relationships with our players, and they trust you on and off the court. And so, the X's and O's, you're trying to get everybody together. We brought officials in all summer. We scrimmaged every week, all summer, to get them in that game feel and learning about each other. But I think it's just the trust. That is something that in this new era is, I think, really different for coaches.
Also, when you have